Alright, so here it is, traders. The ultimate charting guide is officially released. When you woke up this morning, you should have received this email right here with a special code that you can save 37% off. Today is also my birthday. So, with that and the release of this charting guide, I decided to give a 37% discount for everybody who signs up this weekend, and that's for today and tomorrow only. So go ahead and get in right now while you can get this 37% off. And here's the code right there. So if you don't get the email, the code is right here. All right, so once you click on this link right here, it'll take you to this page that'll tell you all the details and how to get started. All right, so once you go through all the process, I'm gonna walk through that a little bit later for how to get signed up and everything. But I just want to go over, just give a quick little summary first. So once you sign up and you get yourself a membership, you should get about 4 emails. All right, so you'll get an email with your your invoice for the membership that you signed up for from Groove Sale. You'll also get a welcome email that gives you all the details about the Ultimate Charting Guide and how to access the members area. You'll also get this email from me that gives you access to the most recent version of the guide in PDF format. And then lastly, you'll get this invitation from Notion that's pretty much saying that you officially have access into the actual members area. All right, so let's go ahead and run through this. And let's see, so when you get started, you'll go down here and you'll select your membership, whichever one you want to get. Make sure you don't forget your discount code, which again, in this email right here, the email that you should have got this morning, make sure you don't forget that so you don't miss out on the savings. Go ahead and click access to the one you want. For this example, we're gonna go with the $15 membership. All right, so you'll put that coupon code right there. $37 for my 37th birthday. Hit apply, and then that discount code will be applied. So you can see right here that it works. So then you'll put in your contact information. I'm just gonna use just arbitrary names here, just for this example. I'm not going to go through the full process. I already got everything, I already tested and got everything set up for this video, so I'm just gonna run through this real quick. Then you'll put your payment information in there. I'm not going to do anything. Then you'll go ahead and complete purchase, and once you complete purchase, that's when you will get these emails. It'll be 3 at first, and this one from Notion will come later. I gotta actually give you access into the actual guide because it's powered by Notion, so that's gonna take a little bit longer. Just allow up to 24 hours. If you don't get anything up to 24 hours, this email here also, all of these emails from me will have, from MV3 Trader, they will have this email here that you can go and email us for support, right? All right, so once you get signed up, this is the first email that you want to check out. This is an important email. Make sure you do not delete this email. This has all of your your account information in here, your subscription information in here, how to access the guide, also how to manage your subscription, and a lot of important stuff in here. The email that was linked to, that you signed up with, that will give you access, that you will use to have access to the guide through Notion, right? So make sure you do not delete this email. Keep this email safe and secure. I would highly recommend, if you're, if it's Google, every platform pretty much are, well, I know for a fact Yahoo and Gmail has a feature where you can, favorite it or star it or whatever. So make sure you just keep it safe. And I would even add this email, this info.mv3trader, that email to your contacts so that you don't miss any emails in the future. It doesn't get put in the spam folder or something. All right, so you get this email right here. This is the link that you'll use to access the guide after you get that email from Notion, officially saying that you were given permission to access this guide. You go ahead and click on it, and for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna have to use Firefox for this so that we can actually we can go through the steps completely. Okay, because I'm already signed in, you know, by default on Notion through Google Chrome. All right, so for this one I used my Gmail, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so you will sign into Notion. Once you get signed in, this is, you know, this is the members area as it stands so far. I'll go into a little bit more detail about this later, about what I plan to do with this guide. This is only the beginning, and you know, I would highly recommend, if you're interested in this, to go ahead and get in it right now, because once I got, you know, plans to expand this much further than what it is now, and you know, of course, with that, it's gonna require a higher, you know, membership fee. So definitely get in right now. So you will sign in, of course, just to reiterate again, because I know there's going to be people that mess this up. You will sign in using the email that you signed up with that will be displayed right here in your welcome letter. Okay, sign into Notion. Once you're there, now you got access to everything. Okay, so I'm gonna do a walkthrough of this and, you know, a little bit later. Now, if you try to sign in and you don't have access, you haven't been given access yet, with the screen that you will see, it'll look like that. And, you know, you do not have access to Robert. That's just cause the name of, you know, you get it, right? It'll show you that you don't have access, and it'll take you back to onboarding. So if it's been 24 hours and you still seeing this screen right here, just go ahead and send an email to the ultimate guide at mv3trader.com, and you know, we'll take care of you. All right, so now of course I'm gonna check and make sure you actually have a subscription. So don't be trying to, you know, get over and send me an email talking about I can't get into the app, and then you think I'm gonna automatically add you into the membership area without making sure that you actually have a subscription, you know, that you actually pay for a subscription or for a membership. Also, this is for this email here from Groove Sale, your invoice. Make sure you keep that as well. This is very important. This is your proof that you actually purchased a membership, right? All right, so that's the sign up process in a nutshell. Now also, you can cancel whenever you want. So this is a recurring membership. So let's just say you only want it in its current version. You don't want to keep, you know, you don't want to stay, you don't want to get all the updates. And I'm going to continuously be putting out updates, you know, every month, you know, probably once a week, especially in the beginning, because I have a lot more things I want to add to it. And plus, as you give your input and whatever you want to see in the guide, I'm gonna, you know, get that in there. That's gonna take priority over what I want, because I made this for, you know, as a community effort. I made this to be fitted for what it is that you need to actually help, and not just put what I think is, you know, should be in the guide, or what the things that I like. It's more about you than it is about me, right? So let's just say you only want it in its current version, and you don't want to keep getting all the updates and all that stuff. All you gotta do is sign up for a month. You get the updates for that month, and you can download it in the PDF format. You get the PDF format as it currently stands when you sign up, but you can also download this, you know, you can duplicate it. There's one thing you can do. So you just go up here, and I gotta add that in there, but there will be an option to that where you'll be able to duplicate it, and you can just copy it as it in its current version. Of course, you won't get any more updates, but you'll at least have it in its current version on your own Notion, or you will be able to export it as a PDF, HTML file, or a Markdown. Most people are gonna be more familiar with PDFs, don't need to worry about these other two, but you can go ahead and export it, export the pages that you need, and you'll be good to go. You'll have that version you'll have that month that you paid for. So whatever updates happening within that 30-day period that you signed up for, you get all of those updates, right? And then again, to reiterate, and this is why this email is so important, when you want to cancel your membership, you just use this link down there. It'll take you to this page here, and you just follow all the steps and whatever instructions they give for you to cancel your membership. All right. So, but I definitely, the vision that I have for this, you want to be in it. You know, that's just my personal opinion. You know, you can do what you want to do. Definitely not forcing you to do anything you don't want to do. But you know, this is definitely only the beginning, and this is the time to get in, because you will be grandfathered into this. The membership that you sign up for, that's what you'll pay forever. If when it does grow and become bigger, and then the membership fee is higher, you won't have to pay that. You'll continue to stay with the membership fee that you signed up with. All right. So you may be wondering, why did I use Notion to power the ultimate charting guide? And the reason is what I just showed is that you can download this in PDF format. Also, this gives you access to it. I put it on Notion so that you can have access to it no matter where you are in the world, no matter what device you're using. If you're using a PC, HP, Dell, it doesn't matter. PC is PC. If you're using Windows, if you're using Mac, if you're using an iPad, if you're using another tablet, if you're using your smartphone, whatever device you're on, you will have access to this because Notion is available on all platforms, right? Also, it makes it easy to, when I make updates to this, when there are updates to this guide, you will get them instantly. You don't have to wait for me to send out an email. Now, I will send out emails with the updates, but you will be able to see the updates instantly. You can just come here and check back periodically. More than likely, you should get some kind of message or notification that there's an update, because when I do an update, I will put a comment that this is updated, blah blah blah, and then you will you should get some kind of notification that there's been an update. All right, and that's especially important if you go into this community input section right here, which is the perfect segue to talk about this. And then let's say you want to request something. So I just ran through that. Let me go back so that you can actually see how to do it. So if there's something that you want to see, or there's a question that you have, you just go right here to this community input. This is the most important part of this guide, because this is going to determine how the ultimate charting guide is developed and grown. So if you have input and you have a question, or there's something that you want to see in the guide, you just go here. Right here up under this icon, you'll see add comment pop up. So you go ahead and click on that, and then whatever comment or question that you have, or anything that you want to see in the guide, you'll go ahead and put it right there. So let's say you just type that in right there. Show me how to make $1 million with the secret section of Sierra charts. Go ahead and hit send, and then that'll be put in here, and then I'll see it and I'll be able to respond to it, or go ahead and make the guide that shows you how the secret section of Sierra chart to make $1 million. Now, disclaimer, or that doesn't exist. I'm just putting, this is only for illustration purposes only. There is no secret section of Sierra chart to make $1 million. So I just want to make sure that's clear. So don't get excited about that. So if you make a mistake, you can go ahead and click on this little 3 dots right there. You can edit the comment, right? All right, so edit comment, and then you just no, not the $1 million. Just go ahead and just show me the secret section of Sierra charts. Okay, there is no secret section. I'm just then I'll be able to respond and be like, there is no secret section of Sierra charts, and all that stuff. Or if you put it in, and then you can also delete your comment as well. Okay, so that is the community input section. That's where you put all of your inquiries, your requests, all of that goes right in here in this section. Okay. Also, on this home screen page, you have the introduction, lessons learned. You can go to all of this about Sierra chart, the quick start guide. This is another way to access the quick start guide. I've been putting this out, the link to the quick start guide, for more than a month now, but here's another way to access it. Of course, you just click on that, and then that'll take you right to the quick start guide section. I'm going to be putting more stuff in here, of course, and now this one is absolutely free. So if you don't want the guide, if you don't want the ultimate charting guide, you just want the quick start guides, of course, there's links everywhere. There's a link in this email, but of course, if you don't want the ultimate charting guide, you're not going to get that email. But there's links in this email that I sent out this morning. You can click here, right here, for the quick start guides, the free quick start guides. Also, another way to get it, so on this sales page, there's also an option right here to get the quick start guide. Just go to click quick access, and then it'll take you to this page. You're gonna put your email in, and click that button right there. I want in. Right now, also what's free is the beginner guides, and this is always I'm always going to just keep a small amount of guides in here. I may change them as time goes on to like things that I feel like are really important that I think a lot of people would benefit from knowing. I will have them here in these beginner guides, and also these will be posted on the YouTube channel for sure. And so you can get the beginner guides for free right here also. Okay, so let's navigate our way back to the ultimate charting guide. So the paid version of this is here under this expert guides link. Now again, this is gonna grow astronomically. This is gonna grow so much more. This is only the beginning. I'm gonna put a lot more stuff in here. Actually, I got things that I'm working on right now that I'm gonna add to it. But also in here, this is not necessarily the way to do it, but you can comment on stuff in here as well. But the best place, I may or may not see your comment on these individual guides. The absolute best place to get them or to comment is in this community input. I'm always going to be checking this community input section right here. This is why I created it. This is what I made it for. And you know, as it develops, I may even take away the comment section here. So don't even pay attention to that. You know, I just wanted to point that out. Okay. So then you got, you know, you can just go and just use whatever guide that you want. So let's say this is the guide, you want to keep this guide. You don't want to, you know, this is the one that you came here for. You got a lot of value with it. So what you can do, I got to add this feature in here for, you know, everyone that subscribes. You can download it, you can duplicate it, or you can go in here and you can export it as PDF. I highly recommend exporting as PDF. Make sure you put it in the format that you want it in. If you want everything, or you don't want no files or images, whatever you want, go ahead and do that. Letter format, A4, tabloid, have you whatever format you want it in. If you have the enterprise version, you can include sub pages, but I, you know, definitely don't need that. You don't need enterprise at all. Just download it how you see it, and then you click export. All right. So once you export it, then you this may or may not pop up, but it's okay. Just, you know, remember where you saved it. So I'm gonna save the file on my, you know, computer. If you're using PC, 9 times out of 10 it went into your downloads folder. So you just go to your downloads folder, you just go ahead and double click it, or, you know, open it up, and then there's your guide in PDF format. Very simple, very easy. Another reason why I use Notion to power this ultimate charting guide, because there's so much you can do with it. Okay, so one more time, just to go through that one more again, go to export. Make sure you select PDF up here in the export format, unless you want to get fancy and use HTML or Markdown, CSV, but just stick to PDF. Go ahead and make sure all your settings are good. Click export. It'll start exporting. And then go ahead and save it. Or you can open it as Adobe or whatever PDF, you know, software that you're using. Let's say we do that, it'll open up like that, and now you know, you can see it, and now you can save it where you want to save it. Just click save as, and now you can specify where you want it to save. Let's just say I want to put it in my document cloud. Now I can do it, you know, I can save it like that. All right, so that's how to download the PDF version of it, or download it, whatever version you want in PDF format. So that's just a quick, you know, walkthrough of the guide as it stands right now. So this guide is featuring Sierra Chart, but that's not the only platform that's going to be included in this ultimate charting guide. But you know, it is featuring Sierra Chart. Sierra Chart will be the highlight, but I'm also definitely going to be talking about TradingView. That's going to be guides for NinjaTrader, for multi-charts, probably for Thinkorswim, for what else do I have familiarity with, maybe even Tastywork. So definitely any platform that I have experience with, I'm going to put guides in this ultimate charting guide. And this is again where your input comes into play. Whatever, you know, platform that you use, if it's something that I'm familiar with, then I can go ahead and make answer your question by making a guide for this ultimate charting guide. Now, the second part of this is there is an affiliate program being built on the back of this. That's coming out within a couple weeks. I just have a few more things that I got to tighten up and test out and make sure it's good before I officially roll out the affiliate program. So what that means for you is not only do you get all this, awesome information, or, stuff that's going to be put in the guide and all the updates and all that stuff, you also be able to make some reoccurring income, off this guide from the affiliate program if you sign up as an affiliate. So if you're interested in being an affiliate, this is another way for you to benefit from the Ultimate Charting Guide. It's a good way to generate some additional passive income on a monthly basis. It's not just a one-time thing. Whoever you invite, you'll get X amount of percentage, probably 15% of whatever it is, whatever membership level they came in on. All right, so that's coming in the very near future. I'm gonna get that out as soon as possible. Like, it's already kind of set up. I just got to make sure everything is good and that you have all the resources that you need to be as successful as you possibly can as an affiliate, right? So that's the Ultimate Charting Guide in a nutshell. More information, to follow in the future. But I just want to go ahead and make this official introduction video to the Ultimate Charting Guide. So I definitely recommend go ahead and getting started now. That's going to wrap this one up. Trade it easy.